What's up, guys? I'm Brian.
And I'm Maury, back at you with another review. Brian's sitting in once again, and he brought another treat with him. This is the Barrel-Aged Jones Dog from Pipeworks Brewing Company out of Chicago. And this one is a milk stout aged in 12-year Elijah Craig barrels. And it has cocoa nibs and vanilla beans in it as well. Bottled fall 2015. So this is the fall 2015 release. It's a nice, chilly
fall
54 degree fall evening, and that means it's stout weather. So we decided to bust this one out, and we're going to get into it, and we'll let you know what we think. Well, I got chocolate from the cocoa nibs.
Right up front.
And the bourbon's there too. And I'm getting a caramel, or like almost a burnt sugar caramel, even a touch of butterscotch on it.
I could see that. Yeah, the cocoa nibs are like all in your face.
It's chocolate and bourbon are the front runners for me. A little bit of vanilla sweetness too. Now that I've gone back to it a few times, I'm getting that vanilla bean coming through for me. This weighs in at 13%, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that in the intro. So it's a big boy. Cheers. Wow, there's no shortage of barrel there. That's for sure.
And the bourbons, I mean...
And I mean that more in the way of bourbon than I do oak, because although there is a little bit of oakiness on the finish, it's more in the way of a sweet bourbon.
Enough so that the chocolate really doesn't come through like it did on the aroma.
Not like it did on the aroma, but I'm still getting it.
Yeah.
And on that third sip that I just took, that's where I got the chocolate the most. And I got a little bit of the vanilla as well.
It's got a good mouthfeel to it. Not too thin.
Yeah. I would say it's medium, though. I wouldn't say it's not heavy.
It's not fudge brownie chewy.
No. And, it doesn't have that, Bourbon County kind of assassin mouthfeel, but it's not, thin either.
No, it's not. I like it.
It is a little chilly. It could use to be warmed up about 15, 20 degrees.
Yeah.
But
kind of flip-flopping between two scores, and I'm kind of going towards the higher. I think this beer is good. I think for a medium mouthfeel, it's got plenty of bourbon on it. It's got some good cocoa on it. I think, as we kind of discussed off camera a little bit, maybe a year ago, the vanilla might have been more kind of in your face. I mean, it is a year old. But it's still, in my opinion, it's a really good beer. And I was kind of wavering between a 4 and a 4.25, and I'm pushing more towards the 4.25, so I'm going to give it a 4.25. I think it's solid. And definitely one that I would, if it comes across my path, I'd seek it out again. And maybe drink it a little bit fresher than what we drank this one on. But,
sure.
For a great way to kick off the fall stout season, this is a good one to pick it up with and run with it on that.
Yeah, and, I agree with a lot of what Brian said. For me, I do want a little bit more body out of it, as I do with a lot of my stouts. Sorry, guys. It's just the way I am. That's a characteristic that I like of my stouts. Plenty of bourbon, no shortage of that. The cocoa nibs, I even get the vanilla. It's just a little, like he mentioned, it seems, kind of third, bourbon, chocolate, vanilla. It's a really good beer. Matter of fact, it's too good. I was going between the very same scores, 4, 4.25. It's too good to give it a 4, in my opinion.
Right.
They nailed the barrel character. The flavors that are advertised are there. I just want a little bit more roast out of it to balance it out. It's kind of it has a pretty good sweetness on it.
Yeah, that's
and I could use a little roastiness from the stout and a little more body. But other than that, this is a well-executed beer by Pipeworks, and I have not been a fan of their stouts in the past. So this, by far and away, is the best Pipeworks stout I've had. I love their IPAs, their pale ales. They make some good ones. But this is the best stout I've ever had by them. So appreciate you sharing it, man.
Hey, not a problem, man.
Till
Anytime.
next time. Cheers.